How's that coming?
All right. There we go.
Once the mounting bolts have been tightened, you want to look right up in here and see if you see any gaps.
How's it look over there?
This one looks great.
Okay.
We can go ahead and tighten these down now, too. Now, to complete the extension table alignment,
There we go.
excuse me, Susan,
There we go.
we're going to move the extension table to our accessory side. Susan?
There we go.
We'll slide the power plant and the main table down like so.
I'll get the tubes.
Raise this up a bit. And again, tighten on the main table first. Extension table second. May need just a little bit larger square this time, so a nice true straight edge board can check this here. Got a little problem right here.
Mm-hmm.
If these tables are not parallel, front or back, an adjustment needs to be made. So let me show you exactly how to do that. Take the tubes out. Since we were off on the front side, we'll need to grab a Allen wrench and adjust the headrest set screw. Lock those down. How's that look?
Perfect.
Got it.
All right.
Extension table's aligned.
Before making any cuts on your Mark V, check that the riving knives on the upper guard are centered with the blade. If not, a simple turn either in or out of the stop screw in the lower guard corrects any misalignments.
Let me go ahead and get the guard and the blade on first,
All
Susan.
right.
Can you hand me that upper guard?
Certainly.
Lower this down. Lock it into place.
There you are.
Let's see how this one is. How's that look?
Looks perfect.
Great. We're ready to cut.
All right. But what if it wasn't perfect?
Well, let
Let's
me
show where
you
that
exactly.
screw is.
What was the name of that screw?
It's a stop screw.
I know right where it's at. Easy adjustment. Need to take the lower guard off, though, with the blade. And if they weren't aligned, we'll either back this stop screw right here, either in or out. Simple turn of a 5/32 Allen wrench. Great. Why don't we go right into lathe turning?
Sounds great.
For accurate lathe turning, those centers have to be aligned absolutely perfect. In fact, they have to be directly in line with each other. To make it a little easier to check, you can use the drill chuck, and we'll slide the headstock right up close. And Susan, extend that right in. If it is aligned properly, the cup center fits into the middle of the chuck jaws. If not, adjust front to back with the eccentric that you see right here. We'll also want to check the up and down. So why don't we loosen both of these collars. If you'll raise and lower it, I'll get a good look at it. Come up just a bit. Right there. Lock the handle and lock your collars. Perfect.
Well, now, Mike, that wasn't so tough, was it?
Well, no, it really wasn't. And when any of these procedures need to be rechecked or realigned or both, don't forget that they are all covered in great detail in your Shopsmith Owner's Manual. Well, Susan, what should we build first?
Well, I think that maybe before we build anything, what we ought to do is practice some of the changeovers.
Changeovers?
Well, we have it set up right now as a lathe. Why don't you show me the table saw?
A little practice.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can do that.
All right.
We need the guard and the blade first. All attached with the one 5/32 Allen wrench. After the guard and the blade are in position, I'll grab our main table over here, drop it right into the carriage, slide it over the top of the guard and blade, and we're ready to cut wood.
That's
How was
great.
that?
Well, that looked pretty good. Now show me the disc sander.
Easy one. I'll just raise the table up. Going to remove the saw blade, just my dust chute, and add the disc sander. You probably always want to use the dust chute with the disc sander, especially if you have a nice shop back to touch right here. Your Allen wrench.
Thank you.
Let's go to the horizontal boring machine.
That's easy. Raise the table and remove the lower guard and the sanding disc with the Allen wrench.
I'll take that.
All right.
Need this?
I do. Same Allen wrench. Tighten down the set screw.
Not too bad.
That wasn't hard at all.
Toughest one there is, the vertical drill press.
That's easy too.
Well, I don't know.
To change your Mark V over into a vertical drill press, raise up the table and then flip it into the vertical. Pick up on this handle here on the far side and now just stand the whole thing up.
Not bad.
Very simple.
Suppose you might be able to go right back to the lathe that we started with?
I think I could do that. Lower it down, lock the two blocks. Let me grab an Allen wrench here. Replace the drill chuck with a drive center. If you could take that table off. And let's replace that table in the carriage with a tool rest.
You know, none of these really take a whole lot of time. In fact, this is kind of a great exercise for a brand new owner to do.
Exactly
Spend
right.
the first 30, 45 minutes just like we did, going from one tool to the next, maybe with a coach. Probably be able to do it as well as you or I, huh?
I think they probably could. And now that your machine is up and running, it's important to read and understand all the safety requirements. You'll find these in the very first chapter of your owner's manual. And by following them, you will be ensuring years of safe, fun, and productive woodworking.